Before we get started learning some new techniques, I'd like to break down my philosophy on how to optimize your practice. Let's focus on the following 5 tenets of skill acquisition. Tenet number 1, perfect repetitions. Throughout my many years of teaching, I've observed that the number 1 progress killer is sloppy practice, which leads to what I call adverse muscle memory. If you want to optimize your progress, the first step is training yourself to execute slow and meticulous repetitions. One excellent way to facilitate this goal is to practice with a metronome or a loop and gradually increase the BPM as you achieve greater proficiency. Tenet number 2, embrace the fundamentals. They may not be as exciting or as sexy as learning a hot Van Halen riff or an SRV lick, but dedicating time to the basic concepts like scales, music theory, or even the names of the notes on the fretboard will strengthen your foundation and make skill acquisition more obtainable. It also gives you the ability to internalize techniques you observe and use them creatively. Tenet number 3, intervallic learning. One breakthrough that I've had as a learner came to me while studying languages. It's the concept of intervallic learning. When attempting to learn a new skill, you will need to revisit it in a series of expanding intervals. First, thrice daily for maybe a week, then once a day, then twice a week, once a week, and so on and so forth. Throughout this course, we will be continuously revisiting the same theoretical concepts, scales, chord changes, and melodic ideas to trick your brain into accepting these concepts as crucial to your survival. Tenet number 4, don't over-diversify. One common pitfall of beginner and intermediate players is this tendency to bounce around from lesson to lesson or practice a wide range of techniques at once. I strongly recommend practicing just a single goal and seeing it to fruition. Consider the famous Bruce Lee quote, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." And last but not least, tenet number 5, composition is key. The number 1 driving force behind all my progress on the guitar has always been composition. Writing original songs, or even just short practice routines like the ones featured in this series, is a great way to practice applied learning. I strongly encourage you to look at the techniques we cover as raw material for you to work into your own creations. From there, recording and critiquing your own work is a fantastic way to move forward as an artist and a technician. So if you're ready to get started, let's dig into the first routine.